Has a bit of blood on her. She also actually has a wound. It's quite hard to show on camera, but she has a wound on the inside of her leg over there. It looks quite nasty when I had a good look earlier. A very good morning to all the viewers and subscribers, and welcome back to the virtual safari. We're out early this morning. My plan was to head north. I just got an update from one of the guides saying that there's a pride of lions, the Mbiris, outside of their camp drinking from a water hole. So we're going to go over there, try catch up with them. It'll be great to see them. We haven't seen them for about a week, so it'll be awesome just to get an update on the pride dynamics and their condition. Hopefully everything goes well, and then we'll probably end up still heading north. You know, you never know when you go up there. It's always a gamble, but sometimes you can be surprised and get a special sighting, so that would be great. So I just caught up with the Mbiris, and they're up and down, up and down. There's a young male now starting to move. You can see that mohawk of his starting to develop on the mane. Oh, and down he goes. There's a female here starting to move. Something grabbed her attention and all the other ones have reacted, so I wonder if there could be some potential prey down in the drainage line in front of her. But it's just amazing to see how quick the reactions of the other lions are, you know, just to the body language of this female. You see her head down a little bit. That is the opposite direction into where they were going. Here's one of the lionesses that were there. She's looking back in that direction. You can see she has a bit of blood on her. She also actually has a wound. It's quite hard to show on camera, but she has a wound on the inside of her leg over there. It looks quite nasty when I had a good look earlier, and potentially an injury she got from hunting. But you can see how focused she is. I mean, her ears pinned forward. She's looking straight in that direction where the other lioness went off. So there's a lioness stalking now. I can hear something off to the left, but I'm not sure what it is. They've sat here for a little bit, just looking in that direction. That female that we just saw walk off, so what she would be doing is flanking. These other ones have stayed behind. She's going around. She'll probably try and chase whatever there is they're trying to hunt into these other lioness. This one also looks like I'm gonna go around here. And where they're going, are they're heading into a drainage line. And it's quite thick inside there, so there could potentially maybe be a bush buck or a nyala. So now there's only 2 females that are still with me here. The rest of them have gone down into the drainage line. These 2 are just sitting patiently. Only the experienced females are taking part in this. I see they've left the young male behind. So it seems as though they've missed what they were looking for. So I heard a bushbuck bark at them, one of their alarm calls, and when an animal makes one of those noises, it just means that they see a predator, like these lions over here, letting all the other members of the herd know that there's danger around. It looks like these lions failed their attempt. They've all just come to rest here. And it's starting to get hot at the moment, so like that young male moved off and they've found a piece of shade there. I'm sure these other lionesses aren't too far away. But there was so I'm hoping to get another visual of a particular lioness here. I presume it would be the mother of the cubs. She has, I say that, make that assumption just because her mammary glands are swollen and she has all the suckle marks, and it was her leg that had an injury on it, and it looked like on both sides, on both of the insides of the leg had an injury. So it'll be good just to be able to get another visual of her, just to see how bad that wound really is. Yeah, hope all the cubs are alright and safe. They're not here with the pride at the moment. They could be stashed away at a holding site, but hopefully they're all alright. So I've just left those lions and I've probably driven only about 500 meters and I'm now in an open plain, and I've got quite a few different animals here. So I've got zebra, then if we go to the left, some impala, there's a kudu that's just run behind that bush there he pops out. We've even got some baboons below the tree there. So if the lions do carry on moving and they head to this open plain, they could get lucky with something. The biodiversity and the general game in particular on the Manyeleti at the moment has been absolutely incredible. There's been so many animals around. Lions have been looking full. It's a good opportunity to speak about how zebras will use camouflage to help them. So you might think with the white and black stripes that they stick out to lions, but if they're standing like as they are now, you can see how, especially with these two, you can see how those stripes actually break up the body outline. and lions will struggle to actually single one out when they're actually making an attempt on them. So what lions will do is they'll flush the herd and they'll pick a particular target. But with zebra and these stripes breaking their outline, it makes it very hard for these lions to do. And also remember, with lions, they're partially colorblind, so they're seeing in shades of black, white and grey. So zebra's camouflage is actually quite amazing. So after picking up my binos and having a bit of a closer look, there's actually quite a lot more dogs. So there's 4 in the frame now, and I saw at least another 2. Oh, just creeping to the water. So there's just a few of them that are still active around the water there. The rest of them have just dipped down into the shade. Most likely going to rest for the peak heat of the day. But there turned out to be quite a few dogs. The most I counted was 8. So it's awesome to have that many around. And that beautiful coloration, the white, black and tawny color. Hence why they get the name painted wolves. There's a couple also going to go join in the shade. And then the last one coming here. Going to join them. Alrighty everyone, so this is where I'm going to end this virtual safari. I hope you all enjoyed. It was a great one seeing the Mbiris making an attempt on a bushbuck, and then also just an update on the dogs we saw at Main Dam. That was the Ngala pack, so it's great to see them back in the area and doing well. And I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next virtual safari.